Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. And if you're returning, how you doing? In today's video, I want to continue with the inventory by caloric intake. And this will be for the working prepper pantry that's out in the kitchen. I did not include the foods that I pressure canned or dry canned in this because I'm not quite sure how I can figure out the caloric intake with that. Because a lot of it is like carrots and celery and onions and different kinds of squashes and chicken and pork roast and stuff like that. So if you guys have done that in the past, let me know how you did it so I know how to do it, because I'm not quite sure. I don't know if I should just count the jars and be done with it, or how would you count the calories in that. And then I'm going to, with the freezer part, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take inventory of how many pounds of each meat I have, like chicken, turkey, ham, pork roast, stuff like that. And then I also have frozen vegetables in there. I have like French fries, and I have butter in there. So I'm going to take inventory of all of that. But the butter I can do caloric intake. The frozen vegetables I could do caloric intake. The French fries and all that stuff, I don't know if I should do caloric intake on that. Maybe I should. I don't know. But I just wanted to move along with this. Okay. Now, with everything that's in the working prepper pantry, now, mind you, I moved like I said the other day, I moved all of the canned goods out into the working prepper pantry, and that was, that was a job, let me tell you. And what I'll do is, if you want, well, I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah. I'll do a scan about, and you can see what, the pantry in here now looks like, because I had to redo, and here I did, because Andrew and Madison will be home on the 22nd. They're coming home for Thanksgiving holiday, and so yeah, I even I had to buy new pillows and everything because they took all their pillows with them, and I'm like, well, all I have are like throw pillows and stuff like that in here, so they can't sleep with that. So I had to have Target delivered today. So I had to get new pillows and stuff. But yeah, I'll do a scan about, and you can see what the pantry in here now looks like, and then out in the kitchen pantry what that looks like. And then I'll show you where I put all of the canning jars that we already pressure canned and stuff like that. I'll show you what I did there. So, and then in the next video, I will be, I think the freezer is going to take a lot longer. Yeah, I really do, with doing the pounds of meat and stuff like that. But, all right. Now, with everything that's out in the working prepper pantry, and yes, I included my oils in this, like my coconut oil, my olive oil, and my grapeseed oil, because they are consumed. So I did do that. I added that. So after everything was said and done, like, I'll give you a quick rundown, okay? Like with coconut oil, quick oats, powdered milk, all the different kinds of beans that we have. We have chipotle flavored beans, jalapeno flavored beans, maple beans, canned potatoes, green beans, peas, heck, beets, dried diced tomatoes, corn, carrots, canned chicken, coconut milk, oranges, olives, pineapple, cranberry sauce, chickpeas, pinto beans, navy beans, cannellini beans, Great Northern beans, baked beans, refried beans, black beans, peanut butter, different jellies, Nutella, crushed tomatoes for my sauce, different kinds of soups, spaghetti, stuffing, ravioli, flip the page, gnocchis, mac and cheese, ready mac, ready bacon, instant mashed potatoes, cornmeal, cheddar sauce, cheese sauce, grapeseed oil, sauerkraut, and olive oil. With all of those combined, after checking all of the calories, doing all of the inventory, even doing the serving sizes, it came out to 210,691 calories. Now divide that by 2,000 and then divide that number by 2 because there's 2 of us. It came out to 52 days worth of food. So, now I'm sure that if I took out the oils and everything, you know, it would probably, I know it would bring me down significantly, but you have to take that into consideration. You have to take your oils into consideration because they are consumed. And it you know, all of, like every time I cook, I'm always using either coconut oil, grapeseed oil, or olive oil, or butter too. So that's why I'm going to include those calories as well. So I didn't want to leave that out. I really didn't. I really didn't. So even though you only use maybe 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons when you cook, it doesn't really matter. That is still consumed. So that's why I added that. So an extra 52 days in the working prepper pantry. So now to decide if because the other day when I did the inventory in here, it was 127 days. Okay, well, do I take that 127 days and add the 52 days now? Because if I did that, I'd have 179 days of food. That's still, you know, a considerable amount of food. We're way ahead of a lot of people, but, you know, I don't want to say, hey, look at me, look at all the food that we have. I'm not doing that. You know, that's ridiculous because, you know, that's just not something that you do. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I should just tack on the 52 to the 127. Or, you know, if I should just bring that down just a little bit, you know, the 52 to maybe like another 30 days to, you know, cut out the oil, because it's not like I'm sitting there drinking a cup of olive oil. So maybe just to save face, say an extra month of food in the working prepper pantry. So, okay, I'm cool with that, you know, so I really am. So then adding, you know, now I'm going to go out into the garage and do the freezer. That's not going to be fun at all. Trying to get all that food out of that freezer. That's going to be hard. All right. That's all for this video. I hope you guys are doing this along with me. I really do, because, you know, I know I was getting overwhelmed, and I didn't want to overwhelm you guys. You know what I mean? I really didn't. And I didn't want to make it seem like I was going crazy and stuff like that, because that's not... Hang on a minute. Anyway, one of the cats was trying to get in here, and I don't want them in here because I don't want them trying to climb up on the shelves. So anyway, I didn't want to seem like I was going crazy, because that's not what's really going on here. I was just, you know, looking at all that food and going, what do I really have? You know, and I hear from a lot of you saying, well, what do we really have? I don't know. So, you know, that's why I figured, okay, well, I did inventory one way, and it just didn't seem right. So then when everyone kept telling me, no, do it caloric intake way, okay, now everything is looking the way that it should. So, okay. You know, so that's why I'm urging you guys to do it this way, the caloric intake way. Yes, it is, you know, it's annoying. It really is, because you really got to sit there and you have to have a calculator and get your phones out, because it's really, you're going to go, you know. because each like can of whatever you have, even if it's a can of beans, even if it's a can of soup, even if whatever it is, it's going to have, well, there's only 2 servings or there's 3.5 servings. I've even seen 3.2 servings. You know what I mean? So it's like, it could be anything. Like, all right, you know, like what was the one that I was like, okay, diced tomatoes. There's 88 calories in a serving, but there's 3.5 servings in each can. You know what I mean? So, you know, you really just gotta try and, it's just, it's really strange to do it this way. It really is, but I like it and it makes more sense this way. It really does. So, yeah, anyway, if you wanted to do this with me, I am urging you guys to do it because it really makes more sense this way than to just sit there and count how many you have. It really does. Because to sit there and say, well, I only have 12 of this and 10 of that and 6 of this, but I've got 24 of that, you know, it just, your brain's going to go real quick. It really is. At least this way, you know, if you count calories. I don't, but, you know, it makes more sense doing it this way than any other way. It really does. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here because I want to get my butt out into that freezer and start looking at how many pounds of each meat we have and stuff like that. And then doing the caloric intake on the other stuff that's in the freezer. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Keep prepping. Stay safe and stay positive. Bye. Okay. You know how the the shelf was right there, right? Okay. It's in the closet now, and I had to take the top shelf down, but that's fine because, like I said, all of the canned stuff is now out in the working prepper pantry, but I really had to stack those 5-gallon buckets up. So now you can see what's going on here now. So, but at least it's all organized and I know where everything is and stuff like that. So, all right, now we'll go out into the kitchen. Okay, so some of the cans are a little leaning, but that's okay. But now you can see and I tried to get as many of the canning jars out of here, but you know, it was a little difficult because we ran out of room. But I showed you this spot here the other day. Now we put more stuff here, and the only thing I didn't do was I forgot to add in those jarred sauces and stuff. I really did. I completely forgot. And then here's more of the stuff that was pressure canned, more vegetables and all. So, but yeah. So that's all, guys. That's all for this video. So I just wanted to show you an update, okay? Bye.